Hey, what's up everyone? Today's another episode of the app, and today we're going to be comparing budget, walleting, app kinds of things to keep track of you, how much you spend and how much you make, and just help you plan and go through your month a little easier than trying to remember it all in your head. So I'll be going from my least favorite to my favorite, but let's start off with Toshi, which is my least favorite. So it just basically keeps track of everything you spend. It's a simple, and some people would like it because it's just so simple, but I'll explain it a little bit. So say I just bought a game for, what is it, like $62 with tax. There we go. And then I can go here, edit a tag, put game. God. Having a hard time typing from this angle. Done, and then save. Then right there, and then that was my practice, which was 50 cents, and it just totals it at the top. So today I spent $62.50. Well, not really, but you know, for this example. And then I can sort by tags. Both of these are game, so they're both under the game tag. You can also sign up online and get a few more features and stuff. And of course, you can export this as a few different file formats, but you need to be registered to their online thing to do that, which I don't find that useful. Next up we got Expenseents, which is a little more advanced now, but you can say add income. Say I made $1,000, and then I hit here. This is under my job. You can switch kind of categories. I put it under salary. Received in, you can set what, like how you got the money. So if it's like a return, you could set it to your credit card, and you know, it would add money back to your credit card. But the checking is where I usually put my salary, you could say, and then you can backdate it if you need to, and of course add notes, like if this was something unusual. And then it's got your total net worth down here. I guess I did a so now it's got the 1,500, and see, then you can do like add expense. And we'll say my car bill was, I spent $60 at the gas station, a little expensive, and save. Right, and now right here, come back, and my income is here. Net worth, I guess that's how much I've made overall the time, but it doesn't have like a current, like, you know, am I in the good, am I a bad. It's not, I don't find it that useful. I would say those two are both tied. Next up we got Expenseents. Now this one is a little more advanced. It does have some more features. We'll kind of go through them a little more in case you want this one for some reason. This is not my top choice, and last and not least definitely is my top choice. So you can say go to here, you can add expenses. This is your dashboard, so my business checking versus my personal checking. Keeps track of all my spending, and yeah, I mean, it's nice. You can really edit things. There's a lot more options, and it's not just like, you know, the default options. You can type in things, which is nicer. And then of course up here, what is nice is it keeps track of how much I spend daily on average, how much money I have left over from last month, how much I've spent this month, and how much like I've made this month, and then the total. And this green bar actually goes up and down, or even to the red if you're spending too much or whatnot. And of course, what is nice is you can export it as a PDF or an Excel, which is what most people would use, I believe. And then lastly, we got Ace Budget 2, which is brand new and is definitely my favorite. So let's talk about it. So we've got you can set your incomes and your expenses. So you can go here. So you're gonna do YouTube. Say I made $100 from my YouTube. I could say I make it monthly. I could say it's an income because I'm making that, and it started on the 1st. I can backdate it, and I can set the icon to, what is a good YouTube thing? The World Wide Web. That's a good one. The Earth. So that's my monthly income, whatever. And this is also the default income of $5,000 a month, I believe. Monthly. And then these are my, so expenses. Not incomes, but expenses. So I set aside $300 a month for groceries. And so say I spend $100 one time. Let's say Giant. Amount $150. Memo, nothing. Date. Let's say I went there yesterday. And then I'll come here, and then my monthly budget starts to go down. It's at $150 instead of $300. Because I have not made any money, because I have not told it I made any money this month, it's actually in the negative. So let's say I actually made this $5,000. Let's just put, or let's split it up. Let's say I get paid every 2 weeks. So I put in let's just put job, put 2,500, assuming I get that split up, 2,000, and then I'll backdate it to the first, of the month, assuming that's when I got paid. It says income, save here, and now I'm in the positive. So I'm at $23.50 because I spent $150 on groceries. And then I say I want to set aside Xbox amount $150. That's how much I can spend on Xbox games every month. And I'll set that as an expense because I'm spending it. And I'll start the first. And so now I can spend, $150 in Xbox money, or all my money on Xbox stuff. And I can, add expenses and keep track of exactly how I'm spending my money. If I'm in the red, if I need to spend less or I'm running low. And you could say like a savings one and put $100 in that. It's got your total income, your total expenses, your average. Of course, it's got some more trends, graphs. You can set reoccurring, so like my Netflix subscription I can put in right here. And then like on the first or whatever, it'll automatically deduct that from my expenses. You can search by memos or the amounts you've spent, and this is nice. You can lock it, you can delete stuff, you can make your own themes, keyboard options, and you can, of course, where is it? Somewhere in here. Oh, here we go. So you can put it, you can export it as an Excel format. I don't know where that is right now. Seen it before. Somewhere around here. You can export all this information as an Excel document. You can import. You can save it as a Google Docs. You can back it up with iTunes. It's got many great features for a low price. It is definitely the one to use. I actually use this on a day-to-day basis. I do have it set for this YouTube expenditure, my other YouTube channels spending, my income, my salary, just everything. I love it. I would highly recommend it. If you're one of those people who don't want to keep everything in their head all the time, this is definitely the way to go. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.